Do you know one of the best feelings in the world? When you find some money in your pockets. Sometimes you also find some trash. Whoops, and more money. The question is, what are we gonna do with this?
With my newfound riches, I vow to feast on the finest delicacies known to human mankind. I strap on my cowboy boots and twerk upon the Russian gods for courage before venturing into unknown lands. This quest will be perilous, so I enlist the sharpest mind I know, my boyfriend Sebastian. The sharpest mind and the most watchful eyes this side of the earth. His mission? Keep me alive when I march across dangerous roads without a single glance to the left or right. A warrior looks forward, never back. We march into treacherous village streets, dodging cunning merchants who attempt to rob me of my hard-won riches, tempt me with their sorcery. Taco, they call them. I resist barely. Past their endless temptations, we find it. The mystical underground tunnel guarded by iron gates. Only a toll grants us entry. We descend into the labyrinth of the shadowy trade. The road to Patitlan lies ahead. We descend into the depths. It's no ordinary tunnel, it's a labyrinth. Down here, trust is the rarest currency. Then, betrayal. Sebas, my trusted ally, cast me into a woman-only zone. Fury burns in my soul, but revenge is a dish best served poisoned. I board the mystical steel serpent and hatch my plan. Let Sebas think he's leading our quest. He thinks he's in control, but little does he know the plan is already in motion. It begins all with a single smile and a poisoned bite.
Behind me is one of the biggest seafood buffet store in Mexico City, and we're gonna spend our $10 exactly there to see how much I can get and if it's worth the money. It's busy, 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 and don't be surprised if you are ever in Mexico and there's just music busting and buzzing all over the city, and music is never missing. There's a lot of people on the streets just animating the cars to stop. Okay guys, it is packed. Everyone is eating fish. She explained me a bunch lot, but to be honest, I really didn't understand a lot because I normally just not very friendly, even though I don't understand most of the things they say. Minutes to Gracias. We're getting our private space here in the restaurant, a little bit aside from the people. And let's go and check out the food and see how good it is and if it's worth the money. We're gonna start the first plate with some oysters, crabs, and some octopus, and of course a fried fish because I love fried fish.
You want normal rice? Normal rice or?
No, I don't want rice.
You don't want rice?
I just want to eat seafood. I'm gonna start with this one first, and then we're gonna go for more and see how it goes because oysters, I've tried many oysters in France, oysters in many different countries, Portugal. Let's see how they do. Of course, buffet is always a thing. You never know how fresh everything is, and it's not straight out of the kitchen, of course. But let's try first the broth. It has a nice flavor. I like it. It's like a shrimp broth, and it's very flavorful, I have to say. It is quite spicy. It is very simple. It has a little bit of spice to it.
I'm gonna steal some soup right now.
You want to steal my soup? How is it? It's nice, no?
It's good.
I've seen downstairs there's some people that put some garnish on it. So they put some shrimp inside and some cilantro, because nothing in Mexico ever, no matter if it's a soup, no matter if it's a taco, nothing ever goes without a lemon. So we got already a bunch of lemon here. The more it tastes like lemon, the more we are in Mexico. I think for a lot of people this soup would be a little bit spicy, especially if you're European or you're from a country that doesn't eat so much spice. But for me it's perfect. I really love it. Now I'm gonna try the oysters, because the oysters are definitely a thing. Sometimes they just don't taste like ocean. An oyster without the flavor of ocean, I don't know what kind of oyster that is. Freshwater oyster. But as you can see already, at least when you sprinkle it with a lemon, with a lime, it doesn't contract. Normally when you have very, very fresh oysters out of the ocean, they're still alive, obviously. So here we didn't have quite of a big contraction, but let's see how it tastes. I'm missing the ocean taste. It's not the worst. So I would give it a 6, but I'm just missing the salty flavor. But they're fresh and I don't have to worry about getting a stomach pain tonight. So no matter in which restaurant you go, especially when you go to seafood restaurants, you normally get a package or several packages of crackers. You eat everything with either these crackers or, of course, tostadas. A lot of times when you go to a restaurant, they will serve your seafood exactly like this. It's very crunchy. It has like a slightly mayonnaise sauce mixed with shrimp, octopus, and surimi, and some parsley. I always love the crunchiness of the tostada. Obviously the octopus, it tastes fresh, it tastes good. Everything with lemon. Now guys, I'm gonna show you something very special, very typical in Mexico, which is a marisco empanada, which is normally, we don't have a knife, no? Which you normally cut open and you'll find normally some avocado, shrimp, and cheese inside. There's missing the avocado. So I think I'm gonna top it up with a little bit more avocado. I got my piece of avocado and I'm going to spoon it out. There's of course some surimi inside. I'm gonna spoon it out and put it on my empanada. And this is how it looks. So the dough is not necessarily super crunchy, but it has this slight sweet taste to it. And obviously it's deep fried, but it has this bready texture, but it has this very light sweetness to it because the dough feels a bit heavy. But with the marisco, with the lemon, with the shrimp, it's just very, overall, a good balance between fresh and heavy. What do you think?
Not my cup of tea.
I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
Yeah?
Okay, so now to my fried fish, which I absolutely love fried fish. This is tripa? No, not trucha. Tiplano, something like that. I'm gonna show it down here. This fish is very common to eat here. You can get it everywhere very cheaply in the grocery store. And I love myself fried fish. The same way they do in Thailand.
What?
Unfortunately, it's not completely fresh out of the deep fry.
We are in the city after all.
Yeah. What do you say?
That we are in the city after all, so it takes some time for the fish to get here.
Yeah, it's true. But we're only 4 hours away from the ocean. I mean, what can I say? It's $15.
I'm gonna steal some of that.
Yeah. Oh, I love this fish. I cut myself. Is it bad of me to just eat with my fingers? It's not very well mannered, but I feel like this is just the way to go. It's my Asian side coming out. On the very end, this is the dessert that we have. This is arroz con leche, so something like a milk rice. I put some extra strawberries inside, and obviously cooked with some cinnamon. You're gonna try this one. I'm gonna let you test it first.
Like,
Overcooked. The rice is a bit overcooked. Was it worth the $15? I'd say it was still worth the $15. Of course, it's not the best seafood in town. Eating everything you want, having a good time, some good music, being surrounded by a lot of Mexicans, obviously. I think it's still worth the price.
how many jalapenos out of 10?
So out of 10 jalapenos, I'm giving you the restaurant a good 7.3. I would still come back. I think the food was decent, the food was nice, the price is amazing, $15, you can't complain for a lot of seafood. I just wish the oysters and the shrimps were a little bit, had a bit more flavor. Sometimes it was lacking. It was lacking this very fresh, out of the sea ocean taste, which I really love when eating seafood. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!